The other night they were doing a show. Where, Earl?
They did a couple of shows. They played a set after they did Letterman. They played a 10-song set for fan club members.
Where did they do this show the other night that Dave was trying to get tickets from you?
Irving Plaza.
All right, so they're doing this small show, if you remember, on Friday, right, Fez?
Yep.
So I leave here, go out to have dinner with my chick, and Earl comes along, right? So as we're sitting there at the dinner table, the phone rings, and it's Eastside Dave attempting to get free tickets out of Earl, trying to get Earl to use his record contacts to pick up these tickets. So Earl is saying, no, there's nothing I can do about it. Sorry, no way. Why it's happening, I call Dave on the other line, right? So he has to pick up for me, and I'm like, hey, Earl got me those tickets for Pearl Jam. I guess I'm heading down there with my chick. What time you getting there? What, Mr. B? He got you tickets? And I'm like, yeah, didn't he get you any? He's like this. Hold on a second, would you? He goes back to Earl, starts screaming at him, right? Why are you giving Ron tickets and not me? So this whole thing's going down. And when he gets back on, I go, you know what? I decided not to go, and I gave my tickets to my neighbor. Maybe you can meet her down there. She's taking her daughter. And you're fucking losing your shit in the middle of the day.
I was absolutely devastated. That was one of the best, most well-orchestrated, and most awful, crushing practical jokes that's ever been played on me.
Well, teasing a retard is about as easy as could be. You know what I mean? It's just basically like rolling an apple past you.
Yeah, well...
So you had it in your mind that I was going to take you.
Yeah, I thought it's going to be me and Mr. V watching Mr. Vedder
at Pearl Jam.
Play Irving Plaza, which for anyone who doesn't know is a small room.
So what is it, a couple thousand?
If it's that big.
Yeah, small. And so to see such a huge, awesome band with Ronnie Bennington there, oh my God, it was like it was.
But why did you get in your head that me and you were going?
I don't know. I thought that's the way it was going. Then
Then later he calls me 10 o'clock at night, drunk, screaming at me. You're a fucking asshole. No, I'm just kidding. That was great. I called my mom and told her, but you really are an asshole, Mr. B. Now I'm waiting outside Caroline's for Colin fucking Quinn. Did you go see him? Or you stood up again?
Or couldn't get tickets? No, I was kind of like stood up again with that one.
You were waiting for E-Rock?
Well, I was waiting for E-Rock. Then I was waiting for Bill. E-Rock said, I can't go. Just grab my ticket. And so I said, all right, well, Bill, the intern, was going to meet me. So I'm waiting to meet Bill, and he shows up an hour late, and Colin Quinn's done. So I couldn't get that thing. But that practical joke, I did say, was better than the one my mom played on me when I was 6 years old.
All right, what happened there?
Okay, I'm 6 fucking years old, and she calls up. She was at work at 12:30 in the afternoon. Dave, you got a pony? And like,
now how old are you?
I'm 6.
So potty train.
So she goes, it should be arriving any second now. Yeah. It should be arriving any second. Just stare out the window. It should be there. She actually gave me directions on what to do. So I'm looking out the window. Hour, 2 hours, 3. Finally, she comes home 5:30. 5 hours later, and she goes, April Fool's, as if a 6-year-old has any, understanding of April Fool's joke. And that April Fool's haunted me for 22 years until on Friday night.
But, particularly since it was October, there was no reason for this woman to do this to you.
If Ronnie had known that story, he could have said, we're going to Pearl Jam on a pony.
Did you start crying when you were a little kid?
Oh, my God, yeah. I was crying for hours. And honestly, it affected me I still think about it a lot. Like on April Fool's jokes, I don't play them on people, and I don't like April Fool's at all because of it. And now, this thing on Friday stayed with me the whole weekend. The whole weekend I was just thinking about Pearl Jam.
No, at no point did I tell you me and you were going together. The joke was, I'm going and you're not. That's the April Fool.
I guess I misunderstood a little bit, but even still, it was great.
Then when I was coming back to him, I'm talking to him on the phone, I keep making Earl say hello into my phone, and I'm like, what is that? Is there bleed over? He goes, yeah, I got Earl on the other line. He goes, I don't even think I have a 3-party thing. Hello? Earl, just do hello. I go, Earl? Dave, what is Earl with you? No, Mr. B. Then I tell him, for the second time in a month, me and Earl are out at a nice restaurant, and he's sitting here.
Yeah.
Because you, for whatever reason, on Fridays you never leave with us.
I didn't know you guys were going. I thought you go straight home on Friday. I didn't know Friday was a nice walk. Is it
Friday I go out and have dinner with Earl and my family.
Thanks for telling me.
My whole family.
Earl, he keeps me way far away from you guys.
I know
at all times. It's I look at us, like I said the other day, as the Fantastic Four, and Earl definitely sees it as like the Holy Trinity or something.
It is the Fantastic Four, but you're the fucking thing. Nobody wants the thing along.
I think he's the invisible girl. He just disappears.
Hey, Shane, you're on Running Fast.
16677. What type of fag wants a pony?
A little redheaded girl. A little redheaded girl wants a pony for herself.
Listen, I actually never pined for the pony proactively. But
all right, what kind of fag says pined?
If your mom calls you, my mom initiated. Like, I actually had never thought of getting a horse, but my mom initiated it, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'd love to have a pony.
Can you watch My Little Pony without crying? Do you just sit there and cry through the whole thing?
I can't even watch Seabiscuit.
I'm starving. We got any biscuits, Earl?
No.
Damn.